rat poison, baby brains, and turds. Just a few of the adjectives used by billionaires Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and Charlie Munger at the Berkshire Hathaway shareholder meeting to describe Bitcoin. Now, Buffett is the Oracle of Omaha, but BK is the crypto baller from the Upper East Side. He's over at the Plasma, where he's going to rebuff Buffett. Okay, so BK, we are going to play a soundbite of what was said and then get your response.
So I have this interview. If you want to watch the full interview of Buffett, Charlie Munger, and Bill Gates, I have it on this channel, so definitely check that out.
Here's what Buffett said about the speculative nature of Bitcoin.
When you buy non-productive assets, all you're counting on is whether the next person is going to pay you more because they're even more excited about another next person coming along. But the asset itself is creating nothing.
BK, your response.
Well, my response.
And if you want to hear my response, I have it on this channel. So I'm not going to cover that. I'm actually going to cover BK's response, but we'll go ahead.
Is this. Here's the bullet point. Buffett said the same thing about commodities, and it's just a difference in investment styles. Buffett doesn't think that commodities have any value either. But when you're talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and I want to be clear, my investments are on cryptocurrencies in general, not just Bitcoin, but they are the fuel for the blockchain. And combining a token or a cryptocurrency with a blockchain is a powerful, powerful economic model that we haven't seen before, and I don't think Mr. Buffett is seeing it either.
Also in Squawk Box.
So I made a similar argument, but I kind of go into more detail where there's a lot of value in the transfer of wealth. But I'm going to go ahead and just let them finish up this last part, and then I'll break it down.
This morning, Berkshire Hathaway Vice Chairman Charlie Munger said this about the cryptocurrency.
Bitcoin is worthless artificial gold, which, if it succeeded, would facilitate a lot of illicit activity. Now, that is not something I think the world needs.
Thoughts, BK?
Well, here are my thoughts. First of all, this is your classic castigation before investigation. I fell into that hole in 2012 before I did a deep dive in it. But let's look at what's happened here. Let's look at our thing. Okay, Bitcoin is a ledger. Gold is just a rock. That's not the diss on gold.
So once again, great arguments. I'll let this last part finish up, and then I'm going to wrap it up.
But gold doesn't do anything. What Bitcoin does, it's a big electronic ledger that we can all see. And it has the potential to disrupt a 600-year-old process dating back to the Medicis when they first came up with double entry accounting. Essentially what we're doing is we're taking out of that double entry accounting, putting it on the blockchain, putting it on the internet, and making it software. And that's all these things are. They're software with a token attached, and it's a disruptive technology. That's why I want to be invested in it, and that's why I think Charlie needs to do a little more investigation.
How about this notion that it's a fuel?
So let's go over it, and I'll actually bring up his argument so you can kind of look at it. But I think what they're missing, and so the commodity and the ledger is all great. I'm going to agree with that. But he doesn't bring up, and like I said, maybe in a future video he'll bring this up, but the value of transferring money. We pay so much in fees, and that's why banks, and if you've been following this channel, I call them as parasites. I mean, financial institutions are huge parasites because you have to give them the money. They then use your money to make money off of other people, and at the same time, they nickel and dime you on fees and all this other BS. And that right there is huge value that the bank extracts from other people. You work hard, you put your dollars in a bank, they figure out ways to charge you fees, nickel and dime you, or even if you want to make a purchase, the credit card company is charging the merchant, which passes on the fees. So there's a parasite in the financial system, and there's a lot of profit to be made by being a parasite, by charging fees, whether it's Western Union, credit cards, banking, whatever. So this parasite has CEOs like, what's his name, Jamie Dimon, that have $1 million salaries, and Jamie Dimon, I believe, is a billionaire or close there. So a lot of very, very wealthy people are making money off of being a parasite. And I'll just be 100% honest. I am a landlord. I own a bunch of real estate. I kind of feel like a parasite too. I don't really create any value. I mean, I do have to maintain my property, but in a way, I'm extracting money in a parasitic way. And like I said, that's why I do want to do the YouTube channel, and I do other things, because obviously I like real estate, I like making money, but at the end of the day, there is that parasite aspect. And with cryptos, you can get rid of that. You can make it way more efficient, bring down fees, prevent central governments that inflate their currency and basically devalue everyone's savings. So I don't know if fast money is going to be able to do that. They're not. I haven't heard them bring up that argument. So let me know you guys' thoughts. And since I went a little bit longer, I'm going to get comments about people upset that I keep going in and out. But I have to do this because, unfortunately, the interviews, they don't flag me. But for whatever reason, fast money flags me. So I have to cut in and annoy you guys. So once again, my apologies. But that's just the way it is. And if Fast Money didn't get so many views, if my Fox News and my other content got as much views as Fast Money, I wouldn't even cover Fast Money. But unfortunately, they I don't know why it's so popular on YouTube. But anyways, I'm going to be posting a second part. So please check that out, and I will talk to you guys soon.